Holy shit, it's Saturday night, a night of fun, frivolities, and AEW Worlds. And this is why we are here. Who is we? We is Big Daddy Cool Tim Tabala back last show of 2025 with me. I don't know, man. Second man, first. I don't know. You're moving up in the world, Dave. You're moving up in the world. But for now, you're still the third man, Mr. Hollywood Dave himself. Dave, what is going on this Saturday night?
Nothing much. Timmy, AW World's End is here. And yeah, I guess this will be the last show of 2025, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I don't think unless something major happens in the world of professional wrestling between now and Thursday night. That just probably will be the last show. Let's hope for a better 2026 as far as wrestling concerned. I'm hoping so.
Yes.
A lot of transition, a lot of new shit going on, a lot of new owners and new crappy writing and new bad booking and
I mean, if we look at it, like 2025 started off kind of with a bang. Like we had Netflix, right? That show was good. And you're like, oh, okay, this is progressing little by little. And then all of a sudden, somewhere in the middle, I guess, I mean, we could say somewhere around, I would say maybe WrestleMania was where it started, like, at least for WWE, it was like the downturn for them. Because we had John Cena's retirement tour. We had him turn heel before that. Everyone was shocked, a crazy moment. And then that WrestleMania kind of left us like, oh, what is this? There's no Rock. We have Travis Scott coming down for some reason. And then, boom, we had the ESPN deal. And then there's just so many little keys and pieces. John Cena's run was kind of fell flat towards that middle part of it. Picked up a little bit more towards the end. And yeah, he retired a couple weeks ago, last match. Also something we haven't spoken about that definitely, I don't know, before we get into AEW, how'd you feel about that match?
I hated the ending. I despise the ending. I absolutely despise the ending. And again, I'm
but
not
like how he, like the end, like how he lost, or like the end of the show?
How he lost.
Okay.
How he lost. Yeah, because I am not a conspiracy theorist by far. However, I believe he went into business for himself, as they say in the business. I think he tapped. He wasn't supposed to tap, and I think he did that shit on purpose to send a message. That's just me personal. He looked too like I want to smile like like when Obi-Wan Kenobi died in Star Wars. He smiled like, no man, it's not the same. You're the guy who never gives up. You're the guy to millions of children. Never give your every towel you've ever thrown into the crowd says never give up. You gonna fucking give up on your last match ever? I don't see it. I think this was kind of an FU to I guess you want to say Triple H. I guess he's the one taking all the blame for everything these days. Triple H, the writers, the ESPN, the fucking whatever the hell the company is that owns them now. I forget the name all the time. I personally think it was an FU, so to say, to fucking to them because it seemed very, very, I don't know. The smile is what really was like he was like, why? And Gunther too. Gunther was genuinely shocked. That wasn't. I think that was an act. He looked at the referee like, "Did you really give up?" The referee's like, "Yeah, he gave up." And he was like, "Are you serious?" And he was like, "Yeah, he gave up." He's like, "Okay." And then he had to go into acting mode and pretend I'm Gunther, I'm the greatest of all time. I knew that would happen. I don't think he knew. I think that was a big FU. What is your opinion on that? Everyone has an opinion, so.
So I guess I'll start with, like before that, I thought the match was very lackluster. From his whole entire run, like he was putting on banger after banger, at least towards the end there. And then this last one, it kind of felt to me flat. Like, yeah, he had his like couple moments, but it kind of felt like when he fought Brock Lesnar for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, I feel, this is all speculation, but it does feel kind of weird that he's smiling and then tapping like that. If you're going to give up for real, like pass out or do something like, but the smile, I didn't really enjoy that too much.
And the tap, just the tap. This is the
yeah, it was just like it wasn't like it looked like he could have sat there and still been there for days.
Yeah, it wasn't like, oh my god, you're killing me. It's like, I'm gonna smile and you're gonna like one of my careers. It's like, dude, you're the guy who doesn't give up. It doesn't make any sense, but
yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that. And then I thought it was nice, everyone coming down. We'll get into the crowd reaction afterwards. Triple H. They have the little like moment. They showed Vince, which I know when Cena saw Vince, he was even a little bit surprised. What I didn't enjoy about that was I feel like everyone that's retired, that's had like the retirement match afterwards, has said something, to the fans, to everyone watching at home. And it was just like, okay, I'm going to take off my boots and ride on out. So that to me, I kind of didn't like. Again, I don't know if with what happened, maybe he didn't agree with it. And he's just like, I don't want to say anything. But that part I really didn't enjoy about it.
Yeah, well, we agree with you 100%. Plus, I don't think he knew that everyone was going to come down. It looked like he didn't know. He did not want to take the belts from Cody and Punk.
Yeah, he did not.
He did not want to touch those belts at all, and they kind of forced him into it. Like I said, I think this whole thing was I'll use the term botched from the beginning. And I said I think Cena was like, you know what, this run sucked. I'm not happy with how I got squashed by Lesnar again before I can, again. And now you want me to lose to Gunther. But if I'm going to lose in a real shitty way. Smile and tap, boys. Smile and tap. That's all he did. And I thought it was an absolute horrible way for John Cena to go out.
No, 1,000% on board with you there. Now, what do you think about, because I saw a lot of people complaining about this, about how once Triple H and everyone's coming out, people were booing, saying F you Triple H, chanting AEW, and saying, oh, this is taken away from John Cena's retirement, blah, blah, blah. Like, how did you feel about that? Did you think that, or were you like, let them chant what they want? They're pissed. Like, they're the ones that he's here for, right?
No, I should let them chant. Let them go. Yeah, absolutely. Because who wasn't pissed? I was pissed. It was one of those things where you're watching, you're watching the TV and he's in the hold, and you look away for a second because he's going to get out of it. So you look away, and all of a sudden he tapped, and you go, "What just happened? Like, did I blink and he tapped? What the fuck just?" And I thought it was me. I'm going, he didn't just tap, did he? Did he really just tap? Did he tap out? And I had to like rewind it a little bit, and then I saw the smile and the lackluster tap. I was like, "Yo, what is going on here?" And then again, even after the match, he just sat up and was smiling. It looked like that was an FU to me, to Triple H, to whoever come up with that ending. If that was the ending, I'm saying he was like, if you want me to go, I'm gonna go. But even now if that is true, I'm a little pissed off at, because now if that's how you went out yourself, then that's kind of screws up all your never give up 30 years for the 20 years for the kids, all those Make-A-Wish kids. You tell them never to give up, and then you give up, and you did it on purpose just to spite somebody. I think that's wrong also. But he hasn't been happy this whole run. He hated the entire run. So I mean, I don't blame the guy in a way.
Yeah, I think maybe after SummerSlam is where he kind of liked it a little more. But at that point, you only had 5-6 shows left. Like, you took away 30-something shows that this guy was going to have, and he even wanted more, and you didn't give it to him. So I don't blame him if he was pissed. And the reason I think Triple H is taking a lot of this heat is because he's at the forefront, being like, "You guys enjoying the show? Yeah. Oh, I thought you could have done louder. Like, oh, I thought it was gonna be worse. I've heard worse." Like, he's being out there being smug and kind of like, "Yeah, whatever. Like, I don't really care about what you guys say. Like, it's not for you. Like, it's."
Well, he needs to stop with the press conferences after the show talking about the gate. No one cares about the gate. That's the business part of this fight. We the average fan, don't give a shit about the gate and how much money you made today. We don't care. I don't care how much money you made.
Especially I could care less. They're charging with
exactly with what you're charging. I know you made a lot of money tonight. I know you did your $50 t-shirts and your fucking $20 tickets. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it used to be affordable. It's not even affordable anymore. So, he has to stop with the gate. He has to stop with all that kind of being the boss bullshit. I mean, I know he's the boss, but he has to. I don't know. I'm not saying going full Mr. McMahon and making a character, but he needs to start distancing himself a little bit and doing the right thing, because this whole John Cena thing was screwed up from the beginning. It really was.
It was. And go ahead.
And we'll say, and the first, and I want to jump into this too after we talk. The first person that gets put in the Hall of Fame is Stephanie. I mean, again, does she deserve it? Sure, she does. I'm not saying she doesn't deserve it, but here's Triple H under all this scrutiny. I'm gonna put my wife in the Hall of Fame first, and I'm announcing it really early, like way earlier than usual. Usually, you don't hear about Hall of Famers 2 months in, only 2 months out of WrestleMania.
We're not even in the road to WrestleMania yet.
No, we're not even in the road. Next month's the road. We're like, no. 2 months ago, Stephanie Hall of Fame first. I guess he want Taker to do it, take a surprise. It was a nice moment. But when you're under such scrutiny, every little thing is gonna be bombarded. So that's another one of those things. Oh, he puts his fucking wife. Cena has to turn heel. Rock screwed everything up, and now he's putting his wife in the Hall of Fame. It's all bullshit. So I get it. I get what the crowd and everybody's saying.
And then Royal just chimed in. He said that they hope they don't mess up AJ Styles' retirement tour next year. And I mean, I hope so either. I don't like the fact that they teamed him up with. Well, I forgot this guy's name. Dorado.
Dragon Lee.
There we go. With Dragon Lee to win the tag team titles, like it just feels so forced. Like you have so many different tag teams here. Why are we putting it on two guys that are not a normal tag team? AJ Styles should be feuding somewhere for some sort of singles title, especially that he announced he's only got a year left in him.
Mm-hmm.
Like make the best out of this.
Well, here's an idea: don't have a retirement tour. Just retire. Have a good run, have a good final run, and then walk away. Don't. I don't want to hear I have 5 matches left, 3 matches. 4. I don't want to hear that shit. Just go when you're done. Say okay. Thank you. That was my last match. I'm done. Gotta go. That's it. No tours. We don't need a retirement tour. We don't need that shit. This one was a disaster. So we don't need another one of those. And I don't want to ruin AJ Styles. I understand AJ Styles is not John Cena as far as superstar goes, but of course he's a better wrestler. and you don't need that bullshit. So I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy even in the least with and I haven't been happy since with the product, honestly. And I'm usually not as hard on the product as like you are or other people are, but lately it's just been so repetitive. So I don't know. There's nothing Triple H has to stop doing. We have a great show tonight. We've got surprises. We've got this. We've got hot nonsense. Dude, it's the same show it was last week. There was no surprises. Nothing shocked me. Nothing surprised me. So just stop with the bullshit and get on with the show. Start writing something good.
Yeah, I think so because it's just I don't know. It hasn't been good enough. I mean, I am curious for I guess not this coming Monday, but the following one where we get Punk and Braun Breaker for the title. Like, what are they going to do? Are they going to give it to Braun, or is it just going to be all right? Punk's going to hold it until Mania.
Well, I do like the Austin Theory angle. But I'm a fan of Austin Theory. I like him. I always have. I think he has the skills. I think he has the mic skills, the wrestling skills. I think he could be a good superstar. So I like that angle, and I'm glad that they brought him back that way. But like you said, are they going to fuck it up, or are they going to, is he really going to be in the vision and be part of that group and be successful? I sure as hell hope so. Because this group, you don't know where the hell it's going.
No, I feel like there really is no direction. I do like, though, I think they announced it yesterday that I guess, I don't know, is it for Netflix or no, probably not for Netflix, that they're going to have Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes in a 3 Stages of Hell match.
Nice.
Which that was one of my favorite gimmicks back in the day. And they hadn't brought it back for a while. So I'm glad to see it. I just hope they don't pick some very lame matches to throw in there. 3
very bad stages.
Yeah, like all right, we're gonna do a singles match and then a submission match and then
an arm wrestling match. The potato sack match. Yes, here we go.
Judy Bagwell on a forklift match, bringing it back.
That I'd watch. I'm not gonna lie, I'd watch it. You put an old lady on a forklift, I might have to watch that match. So maybe that was genius back in the day. Who knows? But no, that's a good idea. The McIntyre Cody thing is an interesting feud, and McIntyre carries that. No offense to Cody, but he's been carrying that for months now. So, but I am curious to see what they do with division. I said I like the Austin Theory thing. That's a good fresh start. I'm hoping they work that shit out well. And with all the new kids getting ready to come in from NXT, I'm pretty sure we're going to have a big influx come January
Well, why don't we talk a little bit about that? What did you think of the NXT champion Obafemi against Cody?
Yeah,
Man,
very good match. Yeah, that dude is a monster.
yeah,
He's a monster, and he's good. He's charismatic. He's got the build. He's got the skills. So, yeah, I mean, can he be the face world champion? No, but he can make a hell of a good heel one. Damn good heel champion. Pay him and Braun together in a year. Woo! That's gonna be one hell of a match. It's gonna be brutal.
Yeah, I think so. He's a beast in that ring. That I feel like anybody he goes up against, again, if he's booked correctly, it's gonna be something like, oh, you don't know who's gonna win because he can definitely take them to the next level. Like, well, with Cody, I wasn't really sure. At one point, I was like, okay, is Oba gonna win this match? Because he's tearing into Cody. What's gonna happen? And obviously, it ended up being a DQ. But I think going into any match, it can definitely be it won't be where you're like, oh, he's not gonna win that.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. And yeah, I mean, he's got to come in. You think he's going to come in January? You think he's ready to come in after the Rumble? Or we're going to wait till WrestleMania.
I think they'll wait till after Mania.
Which is that show is supposed to be the best show of the year. And that show has sucked every year for like 5 years. Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, besides what Cody, I guess, winning, I think that was probably the best. But there were still some pretty lousy matches on that card.
Maybe it's just like the head writer chair, because it wasn't that long ago that we were crying when Triple H was head of NXT that it was the best. It's the best of the three products. It's the best of the three. Now it's still the best of the three products, and that's Shawn Michaels down there doing his thing. Triple H moves up to the big chair, and it's like, you're not making the right decisions there, pal.
It might be your boy Bruce Pritchard, in his ear, like, hey, Hunter, that might not be the right move.
Because you know who actually, I don't know if you check out all the podcasts, but fucking Vince Russo has been brutal,
Really?
tearing fucking Triple H a new asshole every week. Meanwhile, bro, it's just wrestling, bro, who cares? It's wrestling, bro. I don't care, bro. It's just wrestling. But meanwhile, he is so obsessed with bashing wrestling, he can't stop. Like, bro, Triple H don't know what the hell he's doing, bro. He's booking everybody wrong. It's like, I thought you didn't care. It's just wrestling. You're more heated than anybody else is. So, and then Bischoff's been pretty good at kind of defending everything. Kevin Nash is Kevin Nash. He's still brutally honest. He don't give a fuck.
But I feel like a lot more Triple H hate has come out as of late.
It has.
Like, normally it's just like Brett, but now it's like Brett and MVP. Like, there's so many different guys that are like, oh yeah, like, that guy was not fun, good to work with.
How good is that Brett impersonator? I've been sending in the chat. Have you seen it? Have you watched any of those yet? Oh my god, that guy is so great. I don't know who that guy is. He is so fucking hilarious. Because I want to say Merry Christmas to anybody but Goldberg, because Goldberg sucks.
But Bill Goldberg.
Yeah, I don't want to say Triple H because he's such a backstabber and a bastard, and he's got the timing down and the accent down, and the manner is perfect. I was like, oh my god, this guy is fantastic.
Like, if you were to close your eyes and be like, oh yeah, that's Brett.
Yeah, if anybody watching wants to see that, I think I posted him to our Just Too Sweet page a couple times. He does a fantastic Brett impersonation, just tearing everyone a new asshole. It's fantastic. But yeah, a lot of wrestlers are coming. I mean, now Mick Foley gets politics involved. He quit WWE because of the Trump thing. It's like, dude, who cares, man? Who cares? The guy's been a WWE Hall of Famer for years now. Trump has, and now all of a sudden, because I don't like their relationship with Triple. Dude, get over it, man. It's just politics. Politics. You can't let the two get in. You can't. I try to tell everybody that you can't let the two get mixed. You let the two get mixed, and you're just gonna ruin everything. And
but you're just not gonna enjoy anything.
Yeah, and you're gonna lose friends. You're gonna lose colleagues. You're gonna lose everything because you're letting the two things mix. You can't let them mix. Religion, politics. Can't let that show all merge into one big thing. Who cares? Triple H likes Donald Trump. Big fucking deal. Right. If he writes a banger of a fucking card the next pay-per-view, I don't give a shit who he likes.
But then we have to think his mother-in-law is on the cabinet, so it's like he's got to be cordial no matter freaking what. So
people forget that. Yeah, people forget that.
But whatever. We will not get into politics here.
No.
And we are going to go ahead and dive into our pay-per-view this evening. It is a pay-per-view. No PLEs here for AEW. AEW World's End 2025.
Unless you have a super box like I do.
Yeah, and actually, where is this pay-per-view? I think it's in New York.
No, Chicago.
Nope, it's in Chicago. I saw something today earlier that was so they've been trying. I guess the story is they're trying to get Max Caster and Anthony Bowen back together. What was it? What were their names?
Shit, I forgot already too.
Oh my god, the Scissors.
Are they still in AEW though?
Yeah. So they're in AEW still.
Oh, they're just separate. Okay.
Yeah, so they separated them. They went like their own way. Like Max was a heel, then and then Bowen became a heel, and so now Tony Khan has kind of been putting them through some like therapy training. So they had him. I saw this video today. They had him walking like the streets of New York, like during Christmas, and just going around. And I guess the whole bit now is Bowen is saying that Max Caster's gay, and it just reminds me of like kind of like old school like wrestling bits, and it made me laugh so much. But they're in the middle of the streets and they're like, "Oh hey," like they're gonna go get a hot dog from one of the carts, and then Max like, "Oh, you want a jumbo, Max?" Like I'll send it to you in the chat, but I saw it today and I started dying laughing.
Well, isn't one of them is gay?
Yeah, Anthony Bowen, he is gay.
Anthony Bowen, yeah, he's openly gay. I knew one of them was openly gay. Yeah, and he's trying to say that Max Caster's gay now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty funny actually.
But we will get started here, and first match is one of the pre-show matches that will be starting at 7, so in 15 minutes, and it's going to be one of your favorites here, Timmy. I don't have a graphic for it because there's no graphic on AEW.com, but it is Eddie Kingston back, Eddie Kingston, and he is facing off against Zach Gibson.
I'm going against Eddie. Anyone he wrestles, I'm going against anybody.
Really? But it's Eddie Kingston.
I hate that. You know I hate that guy.
But he's such a good promo. Like, come on.
He's not, the two guys I hate the most. One guy's on the screen now, and Eddie Kingston. The two guys I hate the most in AEW.
Wait, Darby Allin?
Darby Allin. I hate Darby Allin.
All right.
Well, I think he's a crash test dummy. Nothing else.
We'll get to that. But the other, you're going with Zach Gibson. I'll pick Eddie. And then the next match is the Sisters of Sin, Julia Hart and Sky Blue versus Maya World and Hyann. Don't think I said that right, but on this one, I think it's going to be, I mean, I don't unfortunately know the other two young ladies, so I'm going to go Sisters of Sin here. I think they'll pick
that's what I'm taking too. That's a 0 hour, right? That's coming up.
Yeah, this is 0 hour, starts at 7. This you can watch on YouTube, X, or whatever other platform. All right, so then next up, we do have a guy who you just said you do not like, and it is Darby Allin versus Gabe Kidd. So, Darby Allin climbed Mount Everest, planted an AEW flag. You still don't like him?
No, because he doesn't wrestle. He's a crash test dummy. He's like Jeff Hardy on crack. It's like, listen,
everyone loved Jeff.
Yeah, but Jeff didn't do. I mean, he was extreme, but he wasn't stupid. This guy's stupid. He takes stupid bumps, stupid moves, and he's just a dumbass. I don't know. I can't get on board with him. He's gonna have to impress me with a wrestling match first, where he doesn't jump off a building or get hit by a car or,
He had that good run with Sting, little Sting in him.
I don't know. I can't do it. I'm going with Gabe Kidd just out of hatred.
Raul said he's going with Julia Hart and Sky Blue, so he agreed with us. And he's going with Gabe Kidd too.
Thank you, Raul.
Maybe Raul's not a Darby Allin fan either, but you know what? I'll go with Darby on this one. Show him some love. He doesn't get a lot of love here on our podcast. All right, and then I guess we will actually come over here. So for the AEW World Tag Team Championship in a Chicago street fight, we have FTR, who are the champions, versus the Bang Bang Gang, which is none other than, I am going to get their names correct because I know that it's one of the Guns. It is Austin Gunn and Juice Robinson.
Where's the other Gun?
I believe he is hurt still.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, in that case, I'm going with FTR.
Okay.
They're not the Bang Bang Gangless. They're both the Bang Bangs. So nope.
Okay, so it's Austin Gunn, and then Juice Robinson is with is in Bullet Club. That's for their Bang Bang Gang.
Nah, I'm going FTR.
I'm trying to think if I think any other title is going to change hands tonight, and yeah, I think I'll go FTR too in this one. All right, next up we have something that is called a Mixed Nuts Mayhem, which is essentially a mixed tag match between your favorites over at the Death Riders with Claudio, Daniel Garcia, Wheeler Yuta, and Marina Shafir versus Roderick Strong, Timeless Tony Storm, Mark Briscoe, and Orange Cassidy.
I'm going to go with Orange Cassidy's team.
Okay, over Death Riders.
Yep, I'm going to go with Tony Storm. Yeah, I like them.
Okay, so Raul also went FTR, updating you there. And I think I am going to go with the Death Riders on this one because I think eventually they're going to have to pull that cord from somebody, and we'll get to that one very shortly. But first up, we will have the Continental Classic semifinal. We have Okada versus Takesha, which from Anthony, he said this is probably going to be the main event, but the showstopper of the evening. I would not disagree with him here. I think these two guys are definitely going to go hard hitting, and it's only the semifinal. They still got another match to go through after this. Whoever wins. Roll picked Tony Storm as well.
I like Takeshita.
Okay. You like Takesha? Okay. You like him to...
Whatever, how you say it.
All right. I think I'm going to go with Okada in this one. Just because Takesha is the New Japan heavyweight champion, at which, again, he could definitely win this. But I think I want to see Okada get to this next level and fight one of the next two gentlemen, which, let's see where that graphic is. Is it above us? Nope. It must be over here. It is yours and everyone's favorite Jonathan Moxley versus Kyle Fletcher in the other semifinal match. And whoever wins this match, according to us, well, you're saying he's going to fight, or whoever wins is going to fight Takeshita, and I'm picking Okada. So is Raul. What is it? And this will be he agrees too. It's going to be the best match of the night, Okada fight. So, are you picking Kyle Fletcher or Jon Moxley to advance to the finals?
I know which match is not going to be the best of the night. We're looking at
it. Jon Moxley has some classic under his belt.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, right.
Yeah, he had a good match with Hangman when he lost the belt. It wasn't not too crazy. I mean, it was a little crazy, but not that crazy.
Is that the fork to the forehead match?
I think so. There was more than just that. There was storytelling in that one because you had Darby Allin come back. You had Swerve come out.
I'll just never respect him again because of his whole. We talked about it 1,000 times, making fun of Vince, and that's some good shit. And he revealed that, and it's the same match every time, and this is all bullshit. And then he goes here, and it's just, guess what? You're doing the same exact thing. So why is that okay there, but not okay in WWE? It didn't make any sense to me. But anyway, with that being said, I don't see Kyle Fletcher getting that push yet, getting that. So I'm going to have to go, unfortunately, with Jon Moxley.
Ooh, okay. Roll's not on our side. Well, on our side with Jon Moxley. Says he still likes Jon Moxley, but not tonight. He's going with Kyle Fletcher, and I think that is where I'm going as well. So me and Raul are on the same boat, and then you're on another one right now. So we both have two different finals matches.
If I get any right, I'll be happy.
All right, so then Continental Classic final. Your final sees Takeshita versus Jon Moxley. So who do you think comes out as champion?
I think they're going to give Jon Moxley the title. They're going to give it to him.
You think they're going to give Jon Moxley the title?
Yes. They love him. They love him, and he hasn't worn gold in a while, so he's getting that feeling.
But he's also been tapping out lately a lot.
I can't deal with that guy, man.
No, he's been taking some beat downs.
I'm sticking with my guns. I'm sticking with it
All right, so you have John Moxley being the winner of the Continental Classic.
because he shouldn't win out of those 4 guys. That's why I have him winning.
The underdog, but not really the underdog.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
All right, so I'm gonna go with an upset. Actually, I'm gonna go, even though some might not think it's an upset, but I'm gonna go with Kyle Fletcher here to win. I think he's got a real good chance. And if there's any time to put the rocket on him, put it now with this belt. And then, Raul going the other way, win Okada. So we all got 3 different winners here somehow for this, which is fun. No, I think that's a good thing about, at least what AEW, what Tony Khan's putting out there. Look, 3 different people. We all have 3 different outcomes of a match. All right, so now we're going to go up here, and we have, for the AEW's Women Tag Team Championship, we have the Babes of Wrath versus, it is the team of Mercedes Moné and Athena. They are not the champions. Babes of Wrath are the champions, which is Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale.
Babes of Wrath.
Okay. You don't think they're going to give Mercedes her 15th belt?
If they do, it's a goddamn shame. But she has too many belts. Too many belts.
She's bringing light to all these promotions, Tim.
I can't. Meanwhile, she hasn't had the AEW World Championship yet, right?
She has not.
That's
eluded her. That's when she lost.
That's suspect to me. But okay. I'm still going with the Babes of Wrath.
I think they're still building to her getting there, right? She's doing all this different work for all these different promotions, becoming the Ultimate Dragon of now, and then eventually she's gonna have to go through a downfall of losing all these belts, and then that's when they'll put the AEW Championship on her. But until now, she doesn't need it.
She don't need these tag titles right now either. She has enough.
I will agree with you there. Raul doesn't. He says Mercedes Moné and Athena will win, but I'm going to go with the Babes of Wrath because I think, I don't know, you might take it off. I do like that team of Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale. I think they're fun, and build them up a little bit more. Build up that AEW Women's Tag Team. They're still relatively new. All right, and now for the AEW's Women's World Champion, we have Chris Statlander, our champion, versus Jamie Hayter.
Former champion, right?
Former champion. I think she lost it. Who did she lose it to? It might have been Toni Storm or someone before that. But yeah, I know. I think she had to relinquish it because I think she got hurt and she had to give up the belt, if I'm not wrong. Might be though. But look at that. We have another different champion. Normally it's Toni Storm in this role, but it's not. It is Chris Statlander for the last few months. And I like Stat on here. She's one of the first few women that were in this company, and she's finally getting her due. She's not an alien anymore.
Is that who you're picking?
I'm gonna say Stat retains. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah, I think give her a little bit more time to be with this belt, build into her character. Jamie's still a fan favorite, so I don't think she's gonna go anywhere anytime soon. And last, we have what did Raul say? Oh, Mercedes has lost the belt. I did not know that. So it has started little by little. And he's also got Statlander. All right, now finally for our main event of the evening for the AEW World Championship, we have a fatal four-way versus Swerve Strickland, Samoa Joe, who is our champion, Hangman Adam Page, and MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, who recently signed his little contract to get into this match. And just to remind everyone, 2 years ago.
And you know it. I'm better than
2 years ago, MJF was on a great run as the AEW World Champion, and he lost that belt at this pay-per-view exactly to Samoa Joe. Does MJF get his redemption story here, or does Hangman Page get his belt back? Does Swerve get the title back? Timmy, what are you thinking?
This is extremely hard to pick. I think we're getting a new champion.
Okay.
I just don't know which one of the three others are going to walk away with the title. I don't know if MJF is ready because he just got back.
I mean, it's crazy. Any one of these guys could be champion, and I don't think anyone would be mad about it.
Damn it! This is a hard one. Of course, you know who my heart's going with.
Oh, I know exactly who your heart's going with.
Heart's going with Mr. MJF, but I don't. Oh man, I don't know if he's gonna. I don't think this is his time yet. In a 4-week, damn it! I don't know. I have no idea yet. This is a rough one.
Yeah, I think. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. Give me MJF to win this.
Oh, you like it?
Why not? I think because I'm thinking like if Hangman could win it and get his redemption back, but then I feel like okay, then it's gonna lead to Swerve and him, and then what do we do with MJF and Joe? Swerve is probably like the one that I think least wins this match. I think Samoa Joe retains it before Swerve wins it. And yeah, I don't know. I think I like MJF. And Ro chimed in. He says he thinks Hangman will be the winner of this and the second best match of the night.
I was down at Hangman and MJF. Those are the two guys.
Yeah, I would say that'd be like my 1 and 2.
You know what? Give me MJF. I can't go against my guy. I got to take him.
Get the BBB back.
That's right. Get it back. Get it back. And we'll put the here we go. Put the ring on, and we're ready to go.
Yes, that is AEW's World, and it starts at pre-show, or what is it they call it?
0 hour, whatever.
0 hour starts in 1 minute. Starts at 8. I think it's. I mean, AEW has done some really good jobs of pay-per-views. Their storytelling has gotten a lot better. And yeah, I think a lot of the hate from them has like kind of died down because it's very hard to defend what WWE has been doing lately.
No, I agree with that 1,000%. It's there's no defending some of the shit that they've done. So yeah, I mean that's just the way it is right now.
And I think Tony Khan finally has these guys in order where they're like, you can every now and then maybe throw a jab, but at a WWE, but we're focused on us. And I think that's what they had to do from a couple of years ago. Focus on you guys. Don't worry about the competition. Worry about what we're doing here. And I feel like that's what he's been doing a lot more lately.
Yeah, it seems like he's listening to other people and, not making every decision himself with a big bag of cocaine. So that's
I think he still has it. Because I think it was so I feel like any jab he has taken, he does it not on camera. Because I saw one recently, I think they were in New York recently, and it was when he comes out and he's on probably his third line. I'm kidding, it's TK, just a joke. And he's like, we wanted our first Dynamite show to be at Madison Square Garden, but some other company was blocking us from it. And then everyone started booing, and it's like, okay, see, I don't mind that. Put it down. Like, if you're gonna make your jabs, you don't have to make it out public. Just make them there for the fans, get them riled up, and have a good time.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think they should stop ignoring each other. At this time, in day and age, there's no point in pretending the other company doesn't exist. There's no point in not working together. Also, how that would happen, I don't know. But just think of the numbers that would do.
I mean, WWE's doing it with TNA. Joe Henry was on SmackDown yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was singing a song. I just saw he was singing.
So it's possible. Balls. You just gotta, do what's best for business.
Which again, imagine what do they call it? The door,
like the forbidden door.
Yeah, forbidden. Imagine a forbidden door, WWE versus AEW.
That'd be insane. The amount of dream matches you get out of that.
And then be a way to do it evenly where, you can save face for both companies. I mean, It's just a way to do it. Because when you ask anyone, including MDF, because MDF is very open about it, it's like we're all friends. We're all rooting for each other. We don't have rivalry. Yeah, we're all friends. We all want each other to succeed. So right there and then, you should be like, okay, the rivalry comes from the top, not from the wrestlers.
Yeah, of course, because they know that if both products are doing well, like everyone is making money. So, and that's all they care. They care about the boys getting paid, because they're the ones putting their body on the line, not the top guys. Trying to throw whatever shade they want.
Yeah, they have to be Triple H and fucking Tony Khan to swallow their shit and say, okay, let's do this. The buy rates would be out of control.
Well, imagine you get, I know, again, you said it, you don't like him, but like a John Moxley pops out and like screws over like a Roman Reigns, like that right there, like It just writes itself. That's you're printing money right there.
Yeah, you get him involved. Yeah, of course, with the old Shield. But look, we're on our way. And what this is I'm talking about long storytelling. We're on our way to a Roman Seth feud, a mega feud. It's coming. It's we all know it's coming. So imagine by that time you can insert Moxley into that. It'd be like, holy shit, this is fantastic. The Shield fighting each other, or fighting one another at a pay-per-view with an AEW Forbidden Door pay-per-view.
You know what I mean? Insane.
I want to what are the dream matches would come out of that? Who would you like to see, like, really?
Trying to think. Like, I'm trying to think like who I would want like an MJF to face. Yeah, okay. See, I knew it happened recently. I just didn't know it was at the Hammerstein Ballroom. Let me think. Which that place also looked jam-packed for that AEW show. I'm trying to think, because I'm like, okay, MJF, who are like the big time heels that he could probably fit? He'd probably be good against Drew McIntyre. That would probably be good.
But would you have to have someone equal on the mic to fight to face the MJF for like a?
That's why I feel like Drew can definitely hold himself on the mic, I think. Because then I was like, oh, like maybe Punk, but I was like, he's already fought Punk in AEW. I don't want to see that again. Same thing with like Hangman Page. Like,
no, we don't know the one person Punk has to fight. There's only one person he has to fight if he goes back, and it's obviously Jack Perry. It's only the only person he could possibly, and that would draw.
That would absolutely draw
because it's real life hatred. Mm-hmm. So if they put their shit aside, like, listen, money. This is gonna be money. Let's do this.
Absolutely, and I would hope that now. I mean, I think now that Punk's in WWE, like they would be like, hey, you're gonna do this. Be professional. Because we're gonna be again printing dollar bills with this match.
We'll have throw your opponent through a car windshield match. Bam, money.
First one to go through the windshield is a loser.
Exactly. And it would just be it. It'd be it. So, well, what we can dream. We can hope. We can dream. Will it ever happen? Probably not. Too many egos at the top. But whatever.
Again, I never thought I'd see Joe Hendry on NXT. It happened. I think I'd see him at a WrestleMania anytime soon, or even like just a regular WWE show. And hey, he's making it his own. So I'm happy for him. I know that when that time comes, when that TNA contract's over, WWE is going to pay that man a lot of money.
Hey, now, can you picture, before we even get out of here, can you picture MJF in WWE? See, I can't do it. I think they're going to put the noose on him and you can't put the brakes on that guy.
I think you can.
You got to let him talk. You got to let him be him. You can't, let me tell you something. This is what you're going to do. No. You got to let him just go. Or he's not going to be the same guy.
No, he won't be the same guy. He'll be a neutered. He'll be a good example of this. And maybe Raul could chime in with this. I forgot what was her name before. Mariah May, now Blake Monroe, is on NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Like on AEW, she was a shooting star. She was right there with Toni Storm. That feud was fantastic. Great wrestler. Now she got to NXT, and they've kind of diluted her character, and she's not doing as well as she was in AEW.
Yep.
So I would be afraid of that for MJF, and I think he has to know that too, where they can probably pay him a lot more money than, well, I don't know. They can probably pay him just as much money as Tony Khan can. It's just that he has to make it known, like, hey, my character's my character. I write my stuff for my character. Just tell me like what the story is.
Have to be. It'd have to be. So whatever. We can dream. We can dream only.
Hey, luckily,
all right, so
he's only what, like 26, 27. So we still got plenty of years, knock on wood, unless he goes to Hollywood, of MJF.
Yep, that's true.
Which, I mean, he's making a little bit of that transition. So we do got to be afraid of that.
Yep. You haven't seen Happy Gilmore too.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well, he was in see, Raul says he agrees as well. He was also in the Von Erichs movie, even though we didn't get to see him technically.
So we saw him briefly, very briefly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think dude's, he's a fucking ball of charisma. So that's an easy transition for him. So the WWE wants him to better pounce quickly. But like you said, you can't neuter the guy.
No, you can't.
And one thing before we go to, it's pretty much been confirmed that Chris Jericho is coming back to WWE, and that's going to be one of those great things to see in the first 3 months. Then what are you going to do? I mean, how much? Look, the guy reinvents himself every time, and he hits a home run every fucking time. But how much of that does he have left?
That's maybe why he's coming to WWE to cut it, but I don't know how long that run will be.
Yeah, because like I said, every time he turns around, his new character is hilarious, and it works. Now,
if he comes back and it's his final run, who on WWE's roster retires him? Are we going the Gunther route, or are we going someone else? Because right now Gunther has retired 2 people.
No, I mean, you know what though? So everything doesn't have to be so dramatic. Stop it. He doesn't have to retire everybody. Just be like one day, like, listen, I can't do this no more. This is my last match.
Well, it could be like a career versus something, like career. If you lose,
we want to do it storyline wise, and yeah, Gunther will be the guy to do it because he's becoming the career killer.
That's what I'm saying. Be like, like if you lose this match, or let's say Gunther has the title now, and Jericho wants it, and say, okay, you can fight me for it, but if you lose, your career is over.
That would make sense. That's where you go.
See, I like that more than the retirement tour.
Yeah. No, I agree. The retirement tour was a disaster. It was not well done. It was not exciting. A stupid heel turn for no reason and a face turn that makes no sense. So it was a dumb idea, whoever that was. All right, well, 0 hours on now. We got the pay-per-view actual show starting at 8:00. Yeah, it's a pay-per-view, so you got to go find it somewhere and pay for it, unless you know something we don't, or we do, depending on where you're from and what you got. Dave, any final words before we get the hell out of here for our final show, unless something major happens between now and Thursday of 2025?
Nothing, Timmy. Episode 175, which is a nice little number there to end the year on. Thank you, everyone, for watching, Timmy. Thank you, as always, for letting me come on here and talk some wrestling with you. Can't wait to do it even some more in 2026.
I agree. Ladies and gentlemen, Raul, thank you for coming in. Birthday buddy. It's my birthday buddy. We had the same birthday. So.
Oh, happy belated birthday, Raul. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he had the same birthday. He's my birthday buddy. So, yeah, thank you for everybody for watching. We will see you next year. Like I said, it's coming. It's coming fast and furious. We're going to revamp the show a little bit. New logo, I'm thinking. New music, maybe a new intro video. Try to maybe get some new merch. We'll see. We'll see how far we go with it. But I'm working on a couple things. And, yeah, thanks for watching. Later, guys. Hello. Why didn't it end?
Oh, we're still here. Hey.